Abraham. So good to see you. Thank you. And thank Esther for us too.
Yeah.
My question is around desire. Where does it come from? Why is it so strong? I'm intrigued by it. My desire is...
There are two things that we want to say about desire. Desire is born out of contrast, variety, and it grows because of law of attraction. And you usually don't recognize it, you don't acknowledge it, you don't really even give it the label of a desire until it has gathered quite a bit of momentum. So what a desire really is you having lived life and send off rockets of desires, rockets of desires, rockets of desires that have gathered in this vibrational reality and have been tended by source. And as that vibrational conglomeration grows in mass and velocity, you begin to notice your relationship with it. And powerful statement we're about to make here. Only when you are in the receptive mode do you tune in to that desire. So a desire is a creation that you have created, that you have now found a way to be vibrationally up to speed with, at least for this moment. Ooh, you like that? You threw the pieces in like the ingredients in a cake, and source made the cake and is now eating the cake. The cake is dripping down the face of source. Source is savoring and enjoying this cake and expressing to you the perfection of the desire that you have created and emanating a signal about it. And every now and again, when you're not doing that thing you do that blocks it, you're in the receptive mode and you think, whew, you feel the desire just for a moment. But most of you can't sustain it very long because you've got beliefs that are preventing you from it. But there it is. That's the best explanation of what a desire is and where it comes from that we have ever offered. Now what? Oh, you created a desire. You are a creator. You have created a vibrational something. How are you going to turn it to a manifested something? By focusing on it, by not focusing on the opposite of it, by practicing the thought of it until the thought of it is the constant normal thought that you have about that. And then in the same way that that desire first thrilled you, it's going to just keep thrilling you as it fleshes out more and more and more, as more about it comes into reality. And that's why you're all here. You said, ooh, I like mastering vibration, and I like focusing, and I like being in an environment where there's so much to choose from, and I like giving birth to the desires, and I like knowing the natural course of the desire, and I like knowing that I'll get in the receptive mode of it, and I like my reception of my own desire. A lot went on before you even got that reception of that desire. You've been working on it for a while. And when you received it, oh, what a good sign that is. And that positive emotion that you felt when you thought about it, oh, what a good sign that is. And now what you're going to do? Now what you're going to do? Complain that it hasn't manifested yet? Or let it be what it was born to be, your reason for feeling good, you see. An unconditional reason for it feeling good, right up to the full-blown manifestation, actualization, realization.
So the desire is there to motivate me to feel good?
No, the desire is there because it is the natural process of focusing. Your decision to feel good may motivate you, but we would rather use the word inspire you. Motivation usually is you being prodded along in awareness of the bad things that will happen if you don't do that. Inspiration is the calling of source and your reception of that. Say that again. So a desire exists. Why?
So my desire appears.
My desire was revealed. So when it appears, what happened? When I realized my desire, because it's there and it's real, but when you say when it appears, what you mean is when I was not doing that thing I do that was blocking me from seeing it, and so for just a moment I caught a glimpse of it. I was in the receptive mode. And then what? and then I was into the receptive mode, and then I was, and then I wasn't, and then I was, and then I wasn't, and then I was. But I started noticing what it felt like when I was and what it felt like when I wasn't, and so I just followed the good feeling all the way to fruition. So your desires exist not for the manifestation only. They exist for the joyous journey along the way, don't they? It's all about focus, isn't it? Don't you love knowing that you are a focusing mechanism? Don't you love the feeling of molding that clay with the power of your mind and thoughts? We're going to say it again. Your thoughts matter a lot. Your thoughts matter a lot. And the reason that your thoughts matter so much is because your thoughts are the reason for the way you feel. And the way you feel is... We're going to say it again. Your thoughts matter a lot. Your thoughts matter a lot. And the reason that your thoughts matter so much is because your thoughts are the reason for the way you feel. And the way you feel is life. The way you feel is your resonance with who you really are or not. So see how it all fits together? When you allow yourself to want to feel good, and then you contour your thoughts to feel better and better and better and better, and then you're feeling good, and then you're seeing what comes from that. That's what makes you shudder with delight. That's what the little ones know when they get here, before you convince them otherwise. Their ideas are flowing easily, and you go, bad idea, another bad idea, bad idea, bad idea.